The drum pump is real. This is insanity. I'll see you in 9 minutes. We're going to break down what's happening. I got 50 bands on it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Wow, shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. Things have gotten out of control here with Trump coin. Things are just blowing up. This is insanity, what we're seeing here for Bitcoin. And it's just nuts. Bitcoin looks like it's about to explode too as well. Thank you so much for the water. I am running on fumes. To be honest, I don't even know how I'm still standing. I've been up all night trading Trump coin. I did take a nap after the fourth quarter of the Detroit Lions game. All I remember is watching the Lions lose. And so what happened is right after the Lions lost, I woke up, I looked at Trump coin. I saw that it was at a key area of support, and I jumped on in for about $25,000, and that was at like 29, and it ripped to $70, $80, and I sold it around 77 for massive gains. Like it was somewhere of, I don't know, $34,000, $35,000 I made in 5 to 6 hours. And I know there's people that made way more than me. They got in early. They made millions of dollars. I'm not trying to say I made the most, but already I've made over about 55, 60 grand off this coin. And it looks like it could continue to pump. You know, I'm watching it right here on the USDC. And see, this first I had it in this rising wedge and it broke down. But then it came up again for some more. And now it's going sideways. The one thing I don't love about it right now is the 1 hour time frame. It's just a bit away from its 21-day moving average. Let me show you what I'm talking about here for BTC. And let's get that music back up and running, shall we? We got to have that music. Shout out to everybody here on this beautiful Sunday. And I see something else. Bitcoin looks like it's about to rally to the upside. I'm in a Bitcoin trade here, up to $300 here. It's a $51,000 trade. So I got 50 racks in here. If we go to the top to my target at 113, I'll make a nice 4,300. If not, I'll lose 1,200 bucks. So far, so good for BTC. So I like this play. It's looking beautiful. It's a tight flag. Everything looking really, really nice. This is my Bitcoin trade. Really don't have to do a top-down analysis. This kind of carries over from last night and the day before. And this is exactly what I see happening here for BTC. I'm going to take this energy drink because I need some ashwagandha. And I don't even know what else in here just to keep me going. Greenwise energy that had, I don't even know, I can't even read it anymore. My eyes are shot, don't even care. Anything to get me going through the day. No, I'm just joking. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Working through this shadow effect here. If I stand here and make myself bigger, there's no shadow. I guess that's better. Yeah, there we go. I just got to stand out here. Don't stand in here where the shadow is. Then I got better lighting over here. I see. I got to find a balance, a fun little balance. I got to get the mic from the top. Hey, Shorty Trump at 72. Okay, let's take a look at what's happening here for Trump coin. All right. And let's talk about Solana ripping to 297. And that's headed to 342. We told you it was going to bounce here to the upside. I told you to watch the 3-day chart. I told you they said that cup and handle is coming. And remember, I got an $100,000 and 100 grand. Now I am up 180,000. I've turned 100,000 into $280,000. Insanity. Insanity. Amazing weekend and monumental. It really was, man. Right? And those gains will go back into AI. I'm telling you right now. Hold, baby, hold. Hold, baby, hold. So, yeah, right now I'm in pretty deep. I'm in deep, baby. And I don't like to lie, so I'll show you the truth. And so you can see, I sold all my deep book, by the way. But see, yeah, I'm in there for 71,400. I'm in there for 50 grand at 71. So already, if it goes up a buck, how much does a buck give me? 700. Yeah, so I'm up 700 bucks already. We'll see what happens. Again, I already made 50 racks, so if I lose 5 grand, I'm out. That's my idea. You know what I mean? If it starts to dump down here, I'm out. I'll take 10% off the table. So I'm going to give back 50 grand to see if I can make another, I don't know. This thing looks like it could continue to 118. That's the next bigger target here. I'm going to do way better analysis. Let me open this up for you. And what we'll do is we'll throw on everything that I put on normally. So RSI, I like my Stoke. And then really that's all I need is that and the 21 when you're pretty young. And then it would be nice to put the 200. It's got the 200. See, I got the 200. Where is it though? I can't see it. Oh yeah, just not there yet because we don't have a 200. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so what I didn't like is if we look at the 4-hour time frame, I mean, it's just on a moon mission. And so you really need the smaller time frames to figure anything out. And I was looking at the 30-second, and the 1 hour was also a little bit away for the 21-day moving average, but then we came right to the 21 of the 15-minute. And this could be a shoulder, a head, a right shoulder here. But let's let the stochastic play out. When we get to this dotted line here, I may take I may jump on out again, but that just looks interesting to me. Kind of like it's using this as support or resistance here. So it found some support at 68. And it's kind of going sideways now here. Could be a shoulder, head, right shoulder. There is some bearish divvy there. And this could be a lower high that could send it further to the downside. You know, it could be its first lower high ever, right? Because higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. Lower high in the trend and a lower low. This could be the time to start to take, start to jump on out. Again, it's hard. Once you've made some gains, this is, you're in Greedyville. I'm in Greedyville. I shouldn't even be chasing more. I made over 50,000 in literally 24 hours. What am I doing? Well, there could be more. There really could be more. So I'm going to play out this 50-minute and see what happens here for Trump coin. All right, and that kind of gives you what I'm thinking. I got 50 grand in there, so you do what makes you happy. I'll do what makes me happy, and we'll meet in the middle, and we'll see what happens. So I gave you my Bitcoin call for BTC. I'm bullish on Bitcoin out this flag. It could easily dump to the downside. All right, I have nothing. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. There's no guarantees that just what I say is going to happen is going to happen. Oh, Peter Rabbit. It's so cute, baby. I love you. And if I made 50 grand last night, but one of my kids wasn't feeling well or something was wrong, I wouldn't be happy. So it's like, money is cool, but your kids are everything, man, right? Our kids are everything, and it's all about our kids, man. It really is. So may God bless each and every one of our kids, everybody in our lives. Light, the way that light's pointed. Maybe I point that light there. I got to figure, yeah, there you go. And I might stand here. And I'll never, see, there's the shadow is right there. No shadow here. No shadow there. I don't want a shadow on my face like this, see? I don't want it. I don't want it. Maybe this was up like this. That's why. I think I'd push that down, and that's what was creating the shadow. See, that's what it's such slight, the other day I just pushed that down a little bit. And that's creating a bit of a shadow too, because then I can lower this and raise that. That's better for me, at least. Better for your mic too. You can really hear me. I'm in there. I'm in there, baby. 50K in 24 hours, we expect to make $200. Can't wait for the wheel to flip. I know, right? Never look back, start anew. Sammy, does this coin have a future or is it going back down? You got to think about logically what's happening to the world around you. Everybody wishes they got in. Everybody wants the piece. And they didn't get in. So I don't know what to tell you. I can't tell you what's going to happen here. Right? For sure. I personally should probably just get out. You know what I mean? It's first lower high there. What I don't like is the 1 hour time frame. Let's take a look. 1 hour is really far away from the 21-day moving average. Whenever I've seen that, we've taken a nasty dump down to the 21. It tells me that maybe I should be bailing here, right? At the same time, it's looking somewhat bullish. I should wait for the 1 hour to reset back down to the 21-day moving average. I believe that's what I'm going to do. And bail out at basically break even here. Right? Up $85. If it rips, so be it. Because if it rips to $100, right, I make another 25,000. I don't know. I'm so in between here. I'm caught in the greed. I'm being greedy. I'm being honest with everybody. I'm caught in the greed. This is what happens when you make a lot of money really fast. You get caught inside the greed. You know, and honestly, it may just consolidate here. So many people wish they got in, you know. And you know what? Whenever I've seen this rounded, that usually dumps. It's so rounded. See how that, it's like an Adam and Eve double top. And there's your high. There's a lower high finally. Almost kind of bearish div there. Huh. Oh, I got the Stoke in the Stoke. I just realized that. I want the RSI. There we go. Always need my RSI high. Yeah. And again, like I always mess with this. Like for some reason, if the RSI is not real bright red or something, I just can't like I want to see it. I mean, that's a strong bearish divergence right there, which tells you that you're done. We should be getting out and we're going to roll, right? I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out on bearish div. We're away for the 21-day moving average. I'm out. I'm out for now. I'm out. All right. I'm out for right now. If it continues to pump, so be it. I miss out. I've already made 50 racks. Like, what else do I need? You know, I'm out right now. I'm bailing at 71 even, if I can get out at 71 now. We'll see. See if I can get my fill. I feel like I'll have a chance for it to consolidate before I have to get in again. And it'll give me a chance to get back in. So I'm slowly getting my fill. I'm not panicking. See, 32% filled. It'll fill me. And you can find your whale self. Like, where's my whale self? My big old whale self. There I am. That's my dot right there. I'm on the book. And if it rips, so be it. I have to be okay with that. All right. If it goes lower, then I won't be able to get out. See, people playing games with me now. I never panic, though. Just be easy. Let your limit order, let it come to you. If you're at 55, you can get to, you know, 71. Oop, starting to fall through that level, though. See it? So at that point, what I would do is if I see a key level break, I would just go here, and then I'll sell again, right? Ooh, 450. Now I gotta lose, but there you go. I just filled quick. All right, but I bailed for 450 loss. It doesn't matter, right? We made 50 racks. All right, and I actually just scalped it again earlier for about almost $2,000. So on top of the 50 racks, and we made that $500. Remember when I leverage traded it? So that took care of that right there. So I'm out right now. It's reading to me that I shouldn't be pushing it. Shoulder, head, right shoulder, previous lows, curved moving averages, and it has an Adam and Eve double top on it. It tells me to get out. That could be a nasty dump to the downside. So what I'd like to see is this money rotate into Bitcoin and for this bull flag to pump. I'd like to see Trump pull back and Bitcoin to pump. And then the AI agents really start to rip, and then the money flow from Bitcoin into these other agents. All right. Deep Book Protocol. What's happening there? What did I do? I did sell my Deep Book bag. Why? Well, it seems like it's pumping to the upside of the 1 hour time frame. Seems like I may have made a bad decision here. Deep Book may just want to continue to rip. It's been one of the hottest flavors in the game. But I'll reposition myself with some of my Trump. See, Deep Book's real utility. I really like it. It's going to do numbers. So I'm going to take Trump profits and put them in Deep Book. You see what I'm saying? And so that's where I'll store some good amount of Trump profits and let that thing cook. It does look like the 1 hour wants to pump for Deep Book, and Deep Book could continue to 45. So maybe my sell wasn't so great. We'll see what happens. I sold 26. Maybe I have to dive back into Deep Book right now. And 8 bin. The 4 hour doesn't look amazing, but it got a bounce on the 21-day moving average. I'll look at the daily for Deep Book. The daily is a little overbought, but hey, it doesn't mean it's over, right? 8 hours also overbought, but there's a big wick there. It could just be going sideways. So I got to hand it to it. Deep Book looks interesting. And if anything's going to pump today, Deep Book looks hot. And it seems like people are taking their Trump gains and putting them in Deep Book. And I could be completely wrong here. And maybe Trump pumps huge. I could be wrong too. But I'm pretty good at reading the charts, so you never know. But I'm going to, I'm not going to be greedy in front of you guys. I'm going to do the right thing. And I think that's the key. I do like Deep Book. I like it long term. This is a coin I really want to hold. Trump was an in and out thing for me. All right. So I'm giving you my Bitcoin idea. I'm giving you a free idea for Bitcoin right there. I mean, I'm not holding back. I'm not saying join the trading group. It's right there. It's my, you know, you can go back and screenshot it and see that's exactly what he sees happening for Bitcoin. All right. Yeah. What's going on, Sam? Have you seen Koi yet? What do you think about the project? We knew about Koi in September of last year, and Koi looks hot to me. Yeah, Sam, what's your price taker for Solana this bull run? Entire engine at 217 looking for, I see it going to $1,000 a coin. I really do. I really, really do. So Deep Book look like it's going to continue to rip to the upside. It really does. And again, though, it's pretty hot right now, and I was in dang early. Deep, yeah, that looks shoulder, head, right shoulder. I'm out on the bearish divvy. That's bearish divergence, whether you like it or not. All right, and you got to read it for what it is, and I could be wrong. Maybe it goes sideways. See, the thing is, how do I read it the right? You know, how will I read it? Well, what if it gets a nice little punch right here, and it just happens to continue sideways, and somehow, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. Nobody does. Okay. Nobody knows. Like, you know, you can't be like, oh, Sam said it. I'm pretty accurate, but it doesn't mean what I say is 100%. The chance there was no reason for me to sell 450 loss there and this thing rips. You never know. All right? You never know. If it does go more sideways here, I'd probably be more enticed. Like, if I see this do something like this, I may have to get back in again and ride this puppy to 106. I didn't want to miss a nice, sweet move there. But we'll see what happens. So that could still be on the radar there at 70, 80. So again, I don't know. I'm kind of caught off guard now with this thing because I made so much gain so fast. And see, that's how I usually, you know, you make so much gain so fast and then you go in so hard because you're like, oh, before I only went for 5. Then you're up so big. You're like, I'll go in huge now. And then it goes down even a little percentage and, you know. See how it's getting held by the 200 MA though? As long as it holds that 200 MA, we're in good shape. That's like my go-to right there. The second we see a candle go below that, that's going to be when it's going to probably dump. Where would it dump to? I would see it dump down to, I'd say your 15-minute 200 right here. This would be the place I'd be looking for a move. All right. And remember that 1 hour does not look good. It's very far away from the 21-day moving average. So even though the smaller time frames may seem somewhat enticing, at the same time, it has that parabolic vibe. And you could just say like round 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, if people are going to ask me where I believe it's going to go, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? They have 1, 2, they have 3 before they have the blow off top. So it would be 3. I was about to say, I thought. Yeah. So that would be its next level. All right, it would hit 128. Then it would consolidate. And then it would go again. And this would be the parabola that it was forming. And then it would go again. You have to remember, because everyone's going to think they wish they got in, and then everyone's going to, and it's going to create, that's what happens. That's what blow off tops are, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the blow off top. Right? 4, and then boom. And so it looks like it could go to 247, and that will be its like, and that's when it will just absolutely collapse. All right, so I do see that this is a possibility here. I've watched it. How do I know this? How is this even accurate? Why would you even listen to me? I've watched parabolic moves for years now, and I've tracked them too live, like watched them day by day, hour by hour, no sleep, obsessively. And I got a pretty good subconscious mind tracking of how this stuff goes. And again, this is the 4-step process of the parabola, right? Yeah, how do you think Trump taking office tomorrow would affect the coin? I mean, you think it would go crazy? And there's some more coins out there too that are going crazy. We have BARRON, all right? Elon was here kind of making somewhat of an inverted. Elon's at $150 million market cap. That thing came out last night and has been ripping ever since. There's also BARRON, I believe. There's another one that just dropped, all right? So you can see I got mixed signals right now. I'm waiting for the chart to tell me what to do. And BARRON was at, what, a 50 mil the last time I looked at it? But look, isn't that an inverted head and shoulder there? If I had to say, you know, again, be very careful. But shoulder, head, bit of a right, you know, a couple right shoulders there. And so these are out there right now. And people that miss the other ones or that are in big profits maybe just they'll be throwing chunks at this. And there's so much chunks to just, I'm up 50 grand, I'll just throw 5 grand, right? That's enough to push this thing up for people who don't even care, not care money. It's enough to push this thing to like almost $1 billion. Think about it. So I just, you know, again, I didn't buy any of this yet, but it's definitely starting to scratch my fancy. I'm starting to be like, you know, starting to itch my chin over this puppy. See if something could happen here, right? So we're on the radar for you, showing you what's hot and what's not every single day here. Bitcoin is very likely going to pump with the low stochastic and getting very tight here. There's a bit of a Sammy cup and handy. Let me show you what I'm talking about here on the 15-minute. But you got your cup and handle here. Oh, wow, that energy just kicked in. Whatever that stuff is, I'm like, whoo! It's got some caffeine in it or something. My heart is racing. And it's funny, man. Like the 295, I'm so grateful. But like that's got some cup and handle vibes for me. This is why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy to the upside all the way to $108,000. I'll tell you, I ended up one of the richest people in the world because I can see the markets. And we're going to do it, man. We're going to become multi-billionaires. I mean, I don't see how we're not. We can see the markets. Everyone else is sitting there wondering what to do with their money. Like, I wouldn't invest in anyone's business. I made 50 grand last night. Why would I invest in someone and say, hey, invest in my business? You'll get a 20, you know, if you give us 250,000, we'll give you a bridge loan with a, you know. Man, I made so much money. It was so crazy. I'm not trying to brag, too. This is weird, bro. I just want to show you guys the reality of a crypto lifer. Like, no sleep, up all night, still suited, and my Donald Trump ready to rock. It's going to be the most wonderful coin ever. Huge. Absolutely huge. We're going to win. We're going to win bigger than we've ever won in the history of winning. We're going to win so much, you're going to be sick of winning. Dang, it's been up. Watch the pump on Trump. 170. Do the dance. Man, bro, we saw Trump at 250 Friday night. More life, fam. Man, you guys are awesome, brother. Shout out to Charles Grant, $2.50. For real, joining your group by the end of the month for sure. Money flowing in those weeks. Yeah, people in my group were on Trump at $2.50. Okay? That's when they started getting into this puppy at $2.50. $2.50. All right. Am I in or not? I can't remember anymore. I need to know. Did I buy in or am I out? I'm out, right? Yeah. So this is telling me there could be a parabolic run here. You know, there very well may be a parabolic run here to 250. And I'm just going to put this on the radar. Right? It looks like there'll be levels at different places. 175 would make sense. 129, right? And again, this is all hypothetical. No guarantees, but this is how these things move over time. And so if it does get bullish, this will be a pretty likely path for it to the upside here for Trump coin. Wow. I just still can't. I don't even know what happened. It's going to take a couple days to process. When you make money this fast, you don't even know what happened. All right. Okay, everybody, we love you. I don't like the local pattern. Yeah, the small one there, right? Interesting. It looks sketchy. Did I get in? I'm out, right? Did I get in? Hold on. Is my last thing a buy or a sell? Okay, I sold. Oof. I thought I was still in. I was like, see, that's the thing. What happens to me is, so you make 50 grand. So the next time I get in, I have to get in for like 30 to 50,000. I can't just get in for 5 grand. I get in for 5 grand, it goes to $100 and I make 30% and I make $1,800. Like, so this is the problem. All right. When you make big money, and this is going to happen to all of you. So I'm trying to teach you something. So you make big money, right? And then you want, then small money doesn't really do much for you anymore. I'm not trying to be rude. So then you want to go in again and again and again, right? And so like my next trade on Trump, like I want to make more than I made. So the first one I made 16. The second one I made 34,000. Like, you know what I mean? Now I want to see how much more I can make, you know? So when I go in again, like I went in for 50 racks, right? Like I got to go in for 50 grand. I can't go in for, but then if it goes down even by half, I'm losing 25,000 and then giving back a lot of the gains. So it's a sketchy game, man. It's a sketchy game to play. See how this thing is hugging the 21 though? So as I said before, if this kind of goes up and down and goes sideways, there's a good chance we're just going to continue to win. And as I showed you, this looks like it could go parabolic. All right, let's ask Twitter what they think. Let's just ask Twitter what they think. Is Trump going to 2048? And get on Twitter, please, for me. It's a really good way to push us. You know, we want to gain that momentum. Bring me to 40,000 followers and more here on Twitter. Is Trump going to 248 in this parabola? So this is like, you know, this is what's happening here. And we'll put a poll up. Or you can't put a poll on that? No picture with the poll? Let me see. So you can't, yeah. So we'll just do this. Comment below. Hit the like for yes. There's a lot of hate on this coin right now. Right? For what, you know, because people didn't get in. And they saw a rip. And then a lot of all the altcoins got slammed. So people that didn't get in watched their altcoins get sold off. There's a lot of sour people right now in the game. All right. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. All right. 420.69 someone says, yeah. It's hovering at 71, starting to consolidate. And so what I am good at is I can tell where it's consolidating. All right. And so I knew when to kind of have a think tank moment here for Bitcoin. And I have it in the big screen just like this. This is how I keep it. And I got to tell you, that's it. To me, if I had to place it, that's a bull flag. Get out of here. That box is annoying, huh? But that's a bull flag right there. And bull flags break to the upside, especially when you're in a bullish continuation move here. So it tells me, man, you should risk. And that takes us to $100, right? That would be a nice 30% move for BTC. Stochastics are low. It's calling my name. Everyone's just waking up. They wake up around 8 or 9 o'clock here Eastern Standard Time after partying all night, right? So most people drank in America because that's what they do, and they're just getting up. So here's the deal. I could put 25,000. It's like, how much? Then I got 100 grand now? How did I end up with 100 grand? This is crazy. Like, this was like $20,000 just the other day. But I sold Deep Book and, you know, man. Now I got to wonder if I want to get back into Deep too. So many, I like to show you guys my live ideas here. So you can see like you know, what is it like to be a live trader? What do you go through every single day? Right? Interesting, man. Indecision doji, but very high. See how Deep Book's away from the 21? There too. Look at this. Still's got legs though. But it just, to me, it's getting a little exposed. You know, it went on a massive run. I believe it's going to pull back a little bit before its next bigger run. This tells me not to chase Deep Book right here. It may have a pump on the 1 hour, but you know, nice little scalpelino. but it also may make a double top or a lower high here. It's got to break back above that 29 region for D-Book. Trump looking like a tasty little sandwich here. Like it may want to boom further to the upside. Target just out the flag is 103 if you're just jumping on in. All right. I mean, that bull flag says a 68% chance. So it says 7 out of 10 times that's going to hit $100. Yeah. I hold Trump coin at $50. Korean people popular this coin. We are the one. Oh, you guys like it. So the Koreans like the Trump coin too. So the Koreans love Trump, is what he's saying. Unbelievable. Well, that's pretty cool. Well, we thank you guys for your, your financial contribution to the cause. And we thank you. That's awesome. Good for you guys. Okay, so we got the lever trade open for Bitcoin that's in the gain. All right. I'm still long on it. I see the cup of hand. This thing looks bullish to me. First target's 108. Second target's 113. I haven't faded on that. We're still on that. All right. Secondary ideas, or what's the hot coin right now? What do you want to pay attention to? Let's help you kind of figure this out. I know some people are bewildered. They don't know what's happening. You got to keep your wits about you. That's why you do heavy research and you buy what matters. Like I bought KOLIN. Doesn't matter what this whole Trump thing does. KOLIN is hot. KOLIN knows what it's doing. KOLIN's got a team. All right. Look at Elon booming. We talked about Elon and BARRON. We gave you 2 other hot calls. They're in the trading group. In case people wanted to know what they were, they're already there for you. I put 100 grand in Solana. I told you, no one listened. All right. Chainlink, I put 100 grand into 12. I mean, we are up huge right now. Massive gains. What do you think? I still got to go to Costco with the family like a dad and look at all the other Chad dads, all the non-corners, the NPCs. There's gonna be a bunch of NPCs in there staring at me. You want to tell them that? You want to tell them? You guys want to? I don't know. It's up to you. This sounds kind of corny. You want to talk? You don't have to duck. Just say something.
Back.
Don't yell, never. Don't yell a lot.
Best daddy ever. He's the best daddy ever, and he takes us for bike rides.
Oh. Man. Be a good dad to your kids, man. Good dad gang. All right? You want to wear some good clothes? You want to spread the word? Go to gooddadgang.com. All right? My man, Terminology, the rapper out of Massachusetts, a fellow Massachusetts buddy. All right? Good Dad Gang. He's got the GDC sneakers with the Ewing collaboration. You can't buy these anywhere else. $100. Awesome. And this is just fresh. Look, Good Dad Gang. Let everyone know you're a good dad. Holding his daughter, his hand. You know what I mean? I just think this is cool stuff, man. Be a dad to your kids. Be a good dad gang for life. I got a couple good dang hats. I got a hoodie. I support the cause, man. Be a good dad. And let the world know you're a good dad. Not just wearing the shirt, but be a good dad, you know, but... Everyone has these other shirts, you know, gangster, you know, Tony Montana. Like, how about we talk about being a good dad? How about we make that the cool new thing? Being a father to your kids, being a good husband to your wife. All right. Christ is King, abundance, blessings for all. God bless you. Amen. 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 So I'm bullish on Bitcoin if you can't tell. I've been saying it for a long time. I see a big move coming out of this bull flag. I just see it coming. Ooh. I just raised my stop accidentally trying to do TA. Doing TA, sorry. I mean, yeah, that says $110,000 is coming, and that could happen. Blah. That's there in like a couple hours. That could happen in a couple hours, my friends. A little bit of a short squeeze, and we are in there like swimwear. Look at all the liquidity above us telling us we're going to 105.7. So if we're going anywhere, we're going up, says Bookmap. There's just too much stop losses. People are short. I don't know why they're short. Wouldn't make any sense to me. With the inauguration coming, it's kind of strange. But hey, maybe they went on vacation and they forgot to take off their stop losses. I don't know what's happening, but there's liquidity up there to grab at 105.660. And that would begin the cascading liquidations that would pump us further to the upside for Bitcoin. In depth with you, brother Angel in Florida. God bless with your family forever. May you look at XCN. Thank you so much, Vegas Claw. We love you. We appreciate you. All right. And he says, NOWK holding strong from Roger Treminio. Shout out to Roger. And thank you, Roger. So I am FOMOing for Trump right now. I really would like to get in. Seems like it's a bull flag, but I'm also skeptical of the bigger time frame, and I'm just kind of weary. But it would say that by 9 a.m., which is in 2 minutes, when people's alarm clocks hit, they're going to see this, and they're not going to look at TA. They're just going to blindly buy this thing. And it should have dumped when it hit 78. And it came back down to this nice pocket. So I sold 75, 77 area, and there's still a possible opportunity here for massive gains. And it's funny, I keep leaving this in the big screen, but I guess it doesn't leave it there, or it does maybe. I just go back because I need to see the order book. I mean, that's bullish, right? Low stochastic, falling volume with falling price. See, what had me was, see, when we were rising, the volume was dropping. That told me to be careful. You know, when you have rising price and falling volume, it's unlikely you're going to continue to the upside. But when you have falling price and falling volume, that means you're losing sellers. And that means you can get the buyers to come back in pretty strong. And so I wouldn't be surprised if we do get a pump here to 104. I wouldn't be surprised. I could go in for 25,000. If it goes to 100K, I make another 12 racks. If it dumps to 60,000, I lose like $3,000. So I risk 3 for 12, you know. How do we drive comp on the Coinbase wallet? I don't think you can. You need Solana. You need a Phantom wallet. Yeah, Coinbase wallet's not going to do it for you. But Coinbase says is about to list Trump. Probably everyone's going to list that coin. It's got too much liquidity. If you don't have it, you're kind of like... And so many people have it, and they know they want you to rush there to get the liquidity, right? They know you're going to get it on a DEX, but then you're going to want to sell it to your bank. So every big exchange that has ability is going to want to list it. And why? Not to sell it, not to push it to price up, but to let us, it's exit liquidity. They know people are going to sell. So they want to be able to take advantage of that selling pressure and get money on the fees. So they're going to provide a place for you to sell. All right. That's all that is. When it goes to an exchange, don't get too excited. That means it's time to sell. When you start hearing about listings, did it hit Binance? Is it on Binance? We'll know, right, if we just go here and type it in. Did it hit Binance? Official Trump. It's on BitMEX. MEXC didn't waste a moment. Poloniex has it. Oh, no. I don't know if Poloniex has it. I've been hearing it's on Binance. It is on Binance. So yeah, once it hits Binance, you got to start thinking of taking some profits, in my humble opinion. That's why I sold my huge bag, because you got to be realistic with yourself here. All right? You don't want to be a chaser. So as you can see, I'm being smart with my bags. I made 50 grand in 2 days. I'm being smart. And again, I saw a thread guy said he made his bag was up to $1 million, and he sold probably he said a small family house in Florida. I'm guessing that's 300 grand. You know what I mean? So he made about $250,000 more. But again, it's like, you don't compare what everyone else made. You just say, hey, I'm so blessed with what I did make. Like, how much money does a man need? You know, how much money does a man need? Today was one of the biggest money making days of my life, comparatively, from the real estate that I own, online businesses, and making trades. I mean, I could buy. It's just, who cares? I mean, dear Lord, thank you so much for the blessings. I want to be humbled by this moment and remember that you never know when it could stop. And I want to be so thankful. Today I'm going to give so much, and I'm going to remind myself to be a good dad to my kids. And just because you're making a bunch of money, don't be rude to people. Keep it to yourself. Be humble, and don't go out into the world acting like some big shot just because you made some money in crypto today or this afternoon, whatever it is. You can dress nice, you can wear the Rolex, and you can let your the way you look stand for itself. But you don't gotta act any other way. You could be the most humble, kindest person in the game, man. That's really how true multimillionaires, billionaires do it. The wealthiest people are the classiest people, man. Don't let your wealth make you rude or obnoxious, please. Because I know I'm going to print a lot of millionaires in this trading group. Cryptocurrency is going to print a lot of multimillionaires. It's just going to happen. When you're making 50 bands a night, 20 of those nights is $1 million, right? So we're getting close. But it's also, you know, a lot of people also lost money on Trump. You know, a lot of people bought this top wick, and when it came down, they got scared and panic sold. A lot of people bought these wicks here, and when it came down, they panic sold. A lot of people bought this wick here, and when it came down, they panic sold. Same thing here. All right? Same thing here. So if you didn't, you know, don't, you know, behind every trail of winners is a path of many, many losers. Remember that. And not everybody gets to win. So if you want to become a winner, you got to pay attention, you got to push, and you got to show up every single day. That's how winners win. They don't take days off. Okay? I got into Trump because I don't take the weekends off. Imagine if I said, you know, this weekend, I'm just going to shut down. I need a moment off. I can't do this. I need a moment off. You know, come on, man. Let's get real. My dad wasn't like that. My mother wasn't like that. They were both super troopers, man. How do we buy Trump coin on Coinbase Wallet? You do not. Yeah. Good morning. Can you share your thoughts on Algorand? I think Algo's cool. It's just so big, it'll take forever to get to $3. I just think there's so many better plays out there. Yeah. Sam, thanks for reminding us good principles like staying humble. We must, because you're going to make a lot of money, I'm telling you, and it gets to your head. All human beings, it gets to our head. We have to remind, don't say, oh no, it doesn't get to my head. It does. You're making a lot of money really fast. So if you just, first of all, you have to say it's going to get to my head. Then you have to say, well, how do I avoid acting out of line? Well, I basically continue to tell myself that anything is possible. And again, my mom died in front of me on Thanksgiving. One of the worst things that could ever happen to me, but it humbled me for the rest of my life. It did. Like, no amount of money will make me feel high or change the way I feel about that moment. You know what I mean? So if I ever get a bunch of money, I think I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread. I think about the day my mom passed away in front of me, and I realized how helpless I felt and how powerless I was, and how in that moment in time, like, nothing mattered. Not all my crypto holdings, and how I would give back all my Bitcoins just for 1 hour with my mom. To walk with my mom for an hour. You know, she wouldn't want me to do that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when I lost my mom on Thanksgiving, it really put all this into perspective. I lost my dad 7 months prior to a sudden heart attack. So, you know, both my parents, man, disappeared on me in 7 months like that. So if you think I give a dang about 50 grand a night, then you don't know me. And you don't know who I am. And if you think I'm some flashy guy with a Rolex, then you don't know me. You know? Then you don't know me. If you take one moment of my life when I'm high on gains, you know, I get high on gains. I do. Some days you see me making a big gain. I get high on the gains. There's an endorphin there. And I get a little crazy. I get a little cocky. But that's just a piece of my life. You know, that's not me. That's not my life. That's not every moment of my life. You just see pieces of my life. This live stream is 2 hours of my day every day. You know, it's a reality TV show of just a piece of my life, man. Okay? My ups, my downs, my wins, my losses. I've cried in front of you guys. I've laughed in front of you guys. I've gone euphorically high in front of you guys. You guys have seen all of me. My lowest points, my highest points. I've let it all out here on the stream. I never held back, not once. I've given every piece of me to this stream. And you guys have given every piece of you guys to this stream too. Like, it's been a monumental ride. It really has. Like, days like today make me really, really cherish what I have. And make me realize it's fun to make the gains and it's all about the money, but it's also about it's more about the energy. You know, cultivate your energy, go after a vibe, and it can only benefit you in the long run. Honestly, it looks like this bearish divergence may be kicking in here. Look how far we are for the 21 there. It's just maybe unsustainable for this moment. And we may get a crash back down to 50. All right. You've made us laugh in your live. You've scolded us on your live. You've taught us lessons in your live. God bless you. That what makes you so nice to watch, bro. He's making so much money, he's crying. That's when you know you make a gains. I know, right? When you just can't believe it. You just can't believe it. So this is gonna crash down, man. I think I made the good decision. I'm not chasing right now. I see this making a move to the downside. All right. I love your point of view. Thanks for inspiring me. It's possible for me too. Anything is possible for all of us, everybody. I was a guy working a night shift, wearing the same pair of jeans every day at 31, 30, all the way to 36 years old. From 31 to 36, I worked a night shift and wore the same jeans, same hoodie daily. I watched people walk by with a, $5,000 Rolexes, and I thought, man, never, like, really? My good friend bought like $350,000 worth of watches, and I was like, he bought a $1,200 case just to keep the watches in so they would move around, you know what I mean? And I was just like, and here I am years later buying it, I bought a $20,000 Rolex like it was nothing. And again, I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you, if I can do it, you can do it. I remember when these things seemed so far away from me that I could never touch them. And now they're just like, yeah, it happened. It is what it is. So, and I'll be honest, the more I wear the Trump watch, even though it's just gold-plated, like it's just gold-plated. It's like a $1,000 watch. But there's only 250 of these ever in the world of this exact one. You know what I mean? Crypto Billy, I want your honest answer of the and you can say it live. I just want your honest answer of these Trump watches. Because you're like a watch collector, man. They're just, you know what I mean? It's not his $100,000 watch, which I think he's putting out. But like, if you got one of these, would you like it? Like, would you think this was cool? Or would you be like, it's gold-plated silver, man? Like, let's get real. I just want to know. I want to know your honest, and just please, don't hold back, I love it. Okay, he likes it. He likes it. Yeah. It would be cool if they made it real gold and you could buy like a $40,000 version. But again, if you like these, I think you Google Trump watches, right? And they're here, get Trump watches. I believe there's an official site for them. But he keeps making more and more though, $199, so. But he's got all different looks too, It looks a lot like a Submariner. They kind of took the look of the Submariner, right? So look, $800, after taxes, they're like $889 or something like that. This one, I like this one the most, like this one with the face. Like that one's pretty hot. Only 500 of these ones, That one's a little more expensive. That one's cool looking. Again, even, I'm a guy who I'd rather crypto lifer watches, right? Like I love Trump, but I'm all about my own brand, But that's, as a collector's item, pretty interesting, right? Yeah. Again, you don't have to be a fan of Trump. I get it. But how could you not be a fan of Trump if you're in cryptocurrency? Like, it doesn't make any sense. That's like not being a fan of the water and going to the beach. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. But I get it. Not everybody's going to think the same. And so I'm never going to force anyone to think like me. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I played in my gold, in white gold. Interesting. I'm from inside. You're worth more than all these watches and cars. Bravo, legend. Amen. Watches and cars mean nothing. Honestly, they're fun. It's like whatever's, right? So we sit here, and it just looks like Trump coin is going to dump coin for the day. I shouldn't be caught saying that because someone will clip it out, right? Man, Crypto Billy just showed me his watch collection. It's insane. I'm not going to put it out there because can I put that out there, Crypto Billy? That's nuts, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I bet they're all worth a pretty penny. Unbelievable. Nah, he's like, nah, you can't show that. Yeah, you can't show it. That's insane, bro. Okay, I see you got the Rolly there. Is that the Rolly with the... We're gonna have to sit one day. You have to show me them all and explain why and which ones. And before I buy any watch, I'm gonna ask you. Do you see the tokenomics of Trump coin? They own 80% of the supply. I know, that's a good thing. Think about it. That means that no one can sell on you. Right now, we're going back to the 21-day moving average. It's likely a short right now, back to the 21-day moving average. I use the 21. When you gap from the 21 like this, you're likely to come back down. And so I see us coming back down somewhere to this area here. Pull a Fibonacci. And I did a good job not FOMOing in. Look for this to come somewhere back to 45, 44 area. And I could be wrong, but that's what I see happening here. All right. And again, this would be great now. Money could flow back into these other coins. And we can see Trump coin finally pull back. Make sure I'm not in a trade, right? I got 0 Trump coin, right? Yeah, okay. And I did good today. I made a massive amount. And honestly, I woke up to the pump. I still believe I sold the top there at about 78, 77. But we'll see what happens. I sold the top of XRP. I used the same strategies to sell the top over and over again. So it's likely that I did sell the local top. It is very likely. I'm pretty dang good at it. I am tooting my own horn here, but apologies. Again, I will learn to be more humble. I'm sorry I talk about myself so much. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to talk about the show, though. So I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. All coins are kind of shaken up a little bit with this happening Trump coin. But I'm still really bullish on this flag for BTC, and it looks like it's going to eventually make its way to the upside. I see this $113,000 level as my next key area. And I could be wrong. Remember, I'm not 100%, and we'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. to go over what's happening. Let's take a look if there's any super chats. And where's everybody from in the chat? Where's everybody from? Put out where you're from. I want to call out. I want to show the world how big the crypto lifers are. I don't think people realize how international we really are. Watch this. Watch this. I'm Sam from Boston. We got the Netherlands here. We got out of by Australia. We got Ireland, Nebraska, Slovakia, Atlanta, Philippines, Lebanon, Morocco, Brazil. We got people all around the world, like, right? North Korea, Carolina, UK, Pakistan, Australia, Thailand, India, Romania, Belgium, Rotterdam, Philippines, Brazil, Myanmar, California, Finland, Ibiza, Antarctica, Ireland, Kenya, Norway, Canada, Japan, Rotterdam again. Hey, Sam Gander, TIA. Wow, Memphis, Mars, Tennessee, Nigeria, Puerto Rico, Tampa, Wyoming, Canada. Shout out for the Philippines, Albania. This is insanity. Look at this. Spain, Libya. You have a friend. When you're a lifer, you're in an underground group that can connect around the world when you show up. All right? Everything's going to be there for you. All right? So anyway, we'll see what happens. But Germany, Lithuania, Libya, Philippines, Australia, Nepal, Scotland, Kuwait. Man, right? And I'm pretty good at finding out when things are going to dump, man. I'm telling you, we're away for the 21. You just got to listen to me. If you listen to me, you're going to do good, man. You're going to do good. This thing's coming back down to the 21-day moving average in the 1 hour time frame. I avoided disaster. I have 103,000 tether ready to rock. Okay, and BARRON falling off, everything falling off, and Bitcoin staying flat here. We want to see Trump pull back. We want to see those billions of dollars fall back into Bitcoin. We want to see Bitcoin pump, and then we want to see that money fall back into Solana, back into the AI agents, back into Virtuous Protocol, and then trickle on through. This money, all it did was just take money from retail and put it into crypto, everybody. This is how it works. Don't worry. In my humble opinion, our altcoins will come back. The ones that got suffered there, this is exactly what you want to see. All right. This is a good movement. And all that volume just pulled more people into Trump coin. So when all the people that sold their altcoins to get Trump coin to pump, it got retail to keep coming in, which actually just vacuumed more money that will replace that money that sold off the AI agents. You see? I have no stress. My mind has worked through it all subconsciously at the speed of light, and we're going to be fine. I can see it all in the future, man. We're going to be good. Humbly. Yeah. Time is of the essence, but life is good. So one thing I want to take a look at here is see if what's hot right now on Banter Bubbles and CoinMarketCap. Obviously, Trump the hottest thing. Farcoin, Ondo getting big moves too. So people feeling like Ondo was the good thing to get into Solana. So if you held big bags of Solana and Ondo like I do, and Deepbook, which I don't see here, but if you went back in the last hour while Pepe coming back, and you can see money starting to flow back into the altcoins and live. Yeah, look, You can see altcoins slowly starting to flip green here as Trump goes down to 66, finally getting the bigger pullback further to the downside. All right. And you can see if you follow me on Twitter, it's a really good place. I'm teaching you all sorts of things to say and teach you all sorts of stuff right here. Like, watch out. Trump on the 1 hour looks like it will dump to the 21 MA here. Okay. We hope. Get some better. Yeah, let's go Trump. Yeah, exactly. 22 for a 2-day-old coin in price discovery. Got it. Exactly. Yeah, he just learned something. See, this guy's learning something. Yep. Trump the 777s, people said. And I was all up all night. I had to document what happened last night. It was insane. It was just insane. And again, I gave this call free last night. Right here I am at 10 hours. I said, Trump, send it. And I'm calling the move up to 50. I wake up and it's doing this. I sell that candle. I mean, when you wake up and see a candle that big, I sold the top of that candle. And I'm pretty sure I sold the top. I really did. People hate me for it. And so many people run their mouth. Even one of my good friends called me a Jeet for it. Shout out to Loudmouth calling me a Jeet. But hey, man, I took my gains, man. I'm not stupid. So a lot of people found out about a late, aped in, and then, we got in early, so we're responsible. We got to take our money. You can't be stupid, Can't throw it around like a clown. God provides more if you show him that you care. All right, but when you play games with your money, what's going to happen? It's going to play games with you. So what's hot right now in the last hour? People getting back into Brett, BitTensor, ENA. But wow, a lot of these coins took a beat down. Pepe. So you can see money is flowing back into these coins. Where are people going to put the money? They're going to go back into US Tether? No. So you see AOIZ will go back over $1. You'll see Jupe back $1. Remember, we're healthy when Jupe's over $1. When Jupe's below $1, we're waiting. Right? I told you, Jupe is like the number one thing. I'm looking for Jupe right now. Where are you, Jupe? Is it really that far down? But yeah, so Jupe's back above 109. That's healthy for the market. All right? Anytime Jupe's above 109, that's a very healthy thing. Now, Jupe also got the pump because why? Well, Jupe and Radium were used to buy the Trump coin, right? Any deck Solana was on, got to move. What I believe also happened while all this went on, while all this was going on and people were freaking out, the real money was flowing into what? Into SWI and SWI memes. SWI memes were getting built, and that's why Deep is getting a lot of love on the low. Why was Deep pumping so hard? People are building positions in SWI memes right now. You tell me, you do whatever makes you happy, but I'm just trying to show you what's happening here. All right. We're ready to go. We're going to win. We're going to win. We're going to win better than anybody ever won before. We're going to win so much you're going to hate winning. Shout out to... I got to work on how I never really work. So many people do it so much better than me. Man, it's so funny. Money flow to Dogelon Mars, guys. ETH pumping, alt season confirmed. Right? He's going to put one on ETH next. Watch. Question, how do you start trading and from what do you start to be consistent and profitable? It took me years. You got to dive in. It's just like learning how to do anything in life. You got to start somewhere. Once you start, the secret to success is getting started. And just tell yourself that over and over again and get started. Whether it's joining my trading group, starting to watch, a course, taking my course the last Saturday of every month, we teach a class. Jump on in, stop playing yourself, and get it going. Okay? Get it going. Let's take a look at the super chats here and see what's happening under the hood in the fan funding. Okay, and let's talk about it. Wow, we have some amazing people. We have Vedigo. God bless you, Sammy. Do you think alts will recover? Of course I do. Don't be greedy, bro. Listen to your brain. You've got this. Thank you. Marcellus Wallace, thank you. Colin is going to be massive. Up 3.5x. Vedigo, I love you. You're spot on, my friend. Any look on Sentio? I like Sentio, but we never know. We'll see. Morning Lifer, can you check out Game on Virtual? That thing is hot. So we'll talk about Colin. Colin, what is Colin? Why do I like Colin? Colin, we got in super early on Colin with a K. All right. Colin is an Ascentient AI agent that really can push. It had a high of $40 million market cap. It's sitting right below that right now at a $33 million market cap. I see it probably coming down to bounce off 2.5 right now, but I'd like to see it consolidate here off of this trend line. And then I see it continuing to 7.5. Colin does live streams with people. I've actually researched Colin, talked to Colin, and the people on Telegram here. I actually might even have an answer back. Let me see. Yo, everyone's going to learn from me eventually. People that are just influencers, they meet me and they're like, oh, that's just the life. But eventually they join my trading group. Like even friends of mine, people that are like my competitors at one point, they eventually like, you know what? I got to learn what this guy knows. He's too damn good. You know what I mean? So yeah, so in 1 week, man, Trump coin came out. I found out my mentor died. Right, just insane stuff that really happened this week. I can't believe it. I really can't. Oh, here's my other watch case. Oh, so you have more than one watch cases. See, his Submariners up the Yazoo gold one. Oh my God. That's insanity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You have 24. This is nuts. Anyway, that's just insane. Hey, I'll get there one day. Sam is the man. Shout out to Jebtron. Can we check LLM, please? All right, let me get myself focused here. We got people that are asking for things. So let's take a look at LLM, which is large language models. All right, so I saw LLM here when it bounced off 2.7 and it got a nice bounce. Look at it, it's in the cup and handle now. And this is exactly why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy. I can identify low value areas for you by using technical analysis. And the probabilities are dang high. And that's why we got so many people here in the trading group. That's why we doubled in the bear market. My trading group doubled. I was able to see Luna before it happened. I saw the short, and the short had a cup and handle on it, and I put it out to the group. I said, it looks like Luna's going to collapse here. And lo and behold, Luna did. You want to leave soon? But you're in a towel. Look how she talks to a man. Look how she talks to a man that made 50 grand overnight. Look how she talks to me.
I get myself and 3 kids ready all before Sam is ready.
This is how she talks.
I get 4
This is how she talks to me.
and he gets himself ready.
This is how she talks to me.
And he still makes me late.
This is how she talks to me. This is how she speaks to me. I tell you what, man. I tell you what. You know, the other day, my wife said, how come you don't take me no place I've never been, right? So I took her to the kitchen. That never gets old. Hey, ching. So, can that thing continue further to the upside? Maybe it will. Am I getting in? I don't think so. But if I had to say, it's going to 16. Look at the McDonald's LLM. It's so crazy. And do I have anyone putting in these, or do I should just go by them the way I'm doing it, right? Yeah, so we looked at Colin. Colin's going to be massive. Let's look at Sentio. And Sentio Protocol. Again, on ETH. Like everything on ETH is like... Look at this, says shoulder, head, shoulder, broke the neckline and dumped on us. So I don't know, maybe it's a lost cause. Trying to pump back to the upside off of that Fibonacci heat level. But not everything wins, man. That's why I put in well and win to lose in a bunch of different coins and see what can happen. You never know. Highly speculative, high risk. The second you get on a DEX, it's high risk, right? But that's bouncing off the 786. And if it's going to bounce, that's where it's going to bounce. And, its measured move would take it further back. I would love it if it bounced back to the upside. I'm in this coin, so it's either going to be an L or I'm going to be able to get back up. We'll see. Doesn't look amazing, let's be honest. All right. Sam is the man. We looked at LLM. We looked at Sentio. Shout out to Vedigo, Marcellus Wallace, Omar Torres, Jebatron, and Banking IT Research. I'm a whole Trump coin at 50 Korea people. Okay, amen. Christ is King. God bless you, Zizzo. NOWK holding strong. What is that? No. I mean, the market cap is tiny. So, of course it's holding strong. No one even knows what it is, man. Let's move on. Let's get real. Cheers from Tampa, though. God bless you, Roger. I don't mean to be rude, but, like, come on. Like, we got to be, This thing went out of control, right? It pumped up huge. I put it out right here thinking it was just going to make a move there, and it went up out of control, like just insanity. All right. Now it's coming back down, but it seems like it's on a Fibonacci retracement. So anyway, someone asked me about it. I drew that flag, and then it did like a 5x or something, like a 3x in like a day. I draw the fib, but I would even draw the fib from that impulse. And to me, it's. And someone say, where do you know when to draw the impulse? Well, wherever the biggest impulse was, like that wick really starts the big move. So to me, that would be the beginning of my sectioned off retracement, right? Heavy support here, though. We could go lower, but that's your Fibonacci 618 golden pocket. And if it's bullish, that's what it'll do. And it could take days, like, or a couple days really to find its way. The next target would be 228. You're looking at 156% gains out of XCN. In depth with you, brother Angel in Florida. God bless your family forever. May you look at XCN. God bless you, man. That's very nice of you. I have so many people that send love my way. How do we buy jump coin? You cannot. Can we take a look at Pyth? Shout out to Mike Volmer, JASMY, and Aerodrome. We'll take it those three puppies right there. Pyth, JASMY, and AERO. Trump coin back to 66. Is it going to get the bounce? To me, I see it headed back to the 21-day moving average on the 1 hour time frame. It may do something like this. Again, I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. That's how I'm going to be able to figure it out. If it flags out again on the 1 hour and pulls the 21 with it, which is if it's bullish, this is exactly what will happen. It will go sideways. It'll pull the 21. That probably was your lowest price at 59, and it rips to 122. This is still on the cards, my friends. All right. And the way the 21's starting to push up, it'll meet the 21. That'll be the area that we want to start to buy in again. And then it'll rip to 22. Still a possible 100% gains, about 66 to 122. I mean, still some gains coming there. And everyone wants to hodl. The chance you don't have to hodl, right? You just can swing trade it. I'm watching JASMY as it attempts not to go all the way down to the trend line and break out of this cup and handle. I'm bullish on it overall. Honestly, it might have a steeper trend line now. Something more like this, like the trend has changed. But I see this making a cup and handle move. And that's your buy zone for JASMY. And I'm going to say it right there. That is your buy zone. If you like this coin, that is the buy zone. Again, you'd have to like it. It has to be part of your whole, trading style. I'm not a financial advisor. But to me, it's a buy zone for JASMY right there. I hold the coin. So, yeah. I'd love to see it rip. Let's take a look at AERO on Coinbase. And AERO's sitting in the cup and handle, about to blast to the upside. Not much more I can say. Watch it on your 2 and 3 day chart. And I see it going to 352 sooner than later. Base will be hot. Base will continue to pump their ecosystem. They got billions of dollars. It's Coinbase. Let's get real. So 2 and 2 together. Be realistic about it. Whatever Coinbase is behind is likely going to go to the upside. Let's get real. So Aerodrome is base. DGen's base. There's a lot of things on base. This is the bottom for TIA. It doesn't like to go much lower than this many, many times. It's staked so much. It's like manipulated, whatever you want. But that's, a horrible coin to buy. It looks like it'll take forever to get all the way to 18 to make a 4X or 3X. And there's just so much better out there. But if you want to buy it and stake it, there's TIA. All right. Oh, he asked about TIA Diamonds Infinite. Let me see here. Hey, can you take a gander at TIA Diamond at Diamonds Definite? Yeah, I don't know what that is. This one here? Is this it here? I know it looks horrible in the bottoms. I might be on the wrong one though. But that thing looks like a ruggie. I'll never tell where I'm from. It says Rhode Island right there though. Yeah. It says like right there. It says Rhode Island though. No need to apologize. Every word you said has good intent. You're the GOAT. Much love to you and your family. Peace. Shout out to Marcellus Wallace. You're awesome, man. God bless you. New Bedford here, Sammy. XEN, please. God bless you, man. Soul Cup and Handle daily price. Yeah, I already have that out for you. And AITECH. I love that coin, man. It's the one thing. Yeah, AITECH just won't make gains for me. I'll take forever to get out for me to eventually get my gains out of this coin, man. Wow, what whackness, man. So all these coins just hugging bottoms. It looks like if it breaks this, it's over. Like, are some of these coins just dead? I don't know what's happening, but it seems like people gave up on them. So either this is double bottoming here, but that looks like a shoulder, head, right shoulder. That thing could dump to a penny. I have to be honest. Like, I'm being honest. Maybe it doesn't. But it either recovers here or dumps to a penny. It looks absolutely horrible. It's a descending triangle. Everything, it's just nasty. It's below the 200 MA. I mean, that has to triple bottom here or it's done. Yeah. I hold so much of this coin and I should have sold it all and put it in Trump, right? So crazy. But yeah, that looks horrible. Sad that I'm still holding that, man. But we'll see. And we looked at XEN. So we looked at everything today. Oh no, XEN. I see XEN making a big comeback very, very soon. Yeah, we already looked at XEN. Yeah. XDC. This just kind of came to my radar here with XRP. This isn't a flag. You see this? It hit the last target that I called the 44. Like I called this the 44. Look at that. XDC. And you'd be like, no, you didn't, Sandbeck. Well, okay. Let's see. When did I last write in XDC? USDT. Must have been a super chat. But I have a flag here on 12/31. Somewhere like right in there, maybe. Anyway, XDC to 14. Now what do I see? I mean, I see a bull flag. And all these like XRP, XDC, all these things look bullish to me. And so if anything's going to continue to pump, I see XDC continuing to gain. And it's going to follow that ISO, HBAR, XDC. They all kind of run together. I see this thing moving. So Trump coin falling off, Bitcoin falling up. This is exactly what I told you was going to happen. Trump was going to fall back. Bitcoin was going to take those gains. Bitcoin's going to pump now. We're up 19%, up $400 on the trade. Remember, we're still in heavy leverage here in a leverage trade for Bitcoin. So, and massive gains coming. And this is why we're blowing up here at the Crypto Lifer Group. And a lot of people rotated their existing positions of Trump coin. Bull run still on, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, existing pitches went. Yeah, exactly. And then we went over all this, Master Friend, man. You just woke up, man. We've been up all night. No, I'm just fucking messing with you, but yes. But we know exactly what's happening here and how the money is rotating. It's rotating, and I taught everyone this. It rotated into Trump coin, even out of Bitcoin a little bit. Bitcoin went more sideways. Then people sold off Trump coin. All right. Right now it's getting sold off. It's at 63. And again, it's now really everyone. Now people are in loss, right? There's people that got in too late and they're in loss. As I showed you, that's why we wait. Watch it consult. If enough people can buy up these losses and flatten it out, then we can come in and trade the flag. We trade the best probabilities. We don't, everyone else takes risks that we don't have to. We let them take the monetary risk first to turn it into the flag. See, they take the risk to turn it into the flag. They have to buy. We buy once it's already a flag. They've already given us the probability. We rest on their liquidity. Don't you understand? That's what I'm doing when I'm trading flags. I'm resting on the liquidity of everybody else. They all had to buy the bottom and find out if it was going to dump or not. I waited for the flag to give me a 68% chance. They might have gotten a little better than me, but it doesn't matter. The odds of me winning are higher than them, and I'm using their money to prop me up into the trade. That's what I'm doing when I'm trading flags. That's why people who use technical analysis are a step ahead of everybody else, because we're trading on top of their liquidity, man. Like, come on, man. I got you guys. All the things that I do are subconsciously keeping you aligned to stay ahead of the pack. All right. People can't stand me for it, but this is why crypto lifers are dominating the space. This is why people that join my trading group continue to find ways to make gains, man. So shout out to Master Friend. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I'm going to jump on out of here. May God bless each and every one of you. This chat was amazing. This stream was unbelievable. And yeah, I'm on no sleep too. I have no idea how I'm doing this, but I'm throwing back these weird ashwagandha drinks, and we got you. Shout out to Master Friend. I love you, brother. You're the man. You taught me everything on how I trade these human markets. Amen, brother. You got to trade like a bot. All right. We'll watch that flag. If that flag holds, we will continue to make a trade later on today. All right. Yeah. What's your take profit for Bitcoin? 109. It's right here, man. I've said it like 5, 6, 7 times in a row. Like, just look at the screen share, man. Pay attention, guys. People ask questions. He's like, Barron, Sam, Barron. I mean, Barron's tanking. Right? But it just started too, so pull your fit for Barron. But I'm all set, man. I've had a rally and a half with this Trump coin. I don't even know what's happened. It's going to take me a couple days. I literally have enough to buy a Corvette, and I really might just do it. But my wife says I got to wait till I get back from Dubai. I mean, no, I'll do whatever I want. But she's right. The way she talked about it, she's like, you do a lot of things without thinking. I just want to put it in your mind. Wait till you get back to Dubai. She's like, you might love Dubai so much, we might be ready to move. And then you're going to have to sell everything that you just bought. She's like, give yourself those 10 days in Dubai, take it all in. And if you come back to Florida, and you can buy your Corvette. I think she's a sound woman. She's got a good idea. I tell you, man, Chainlink's about to rip it. I told you that too. I went over this chain. I said Chainlink is the one. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh. So they dolphin dipped it, and now they're going to look at what they're doing to Chainlink now. Look at this. Look at the cup and handle there. You see it? That thing's gone. The next target for Chainlink is $30, and it's on the way right now. All that money out of Trump now is going to go into big utility. Guys made big money on that coin. Big money, right? People put millions of dollars. Now they're up $1 million, $2, $3 million, $10 million, $5 million. Where do you think they're going to go? They're going to wait for Trump to come back down. They're going to put $3 million back, and they're going to have $7 million to play with, right? They're going to have some fun. So there's liquidity out here, my friends. Look, this might make a bigger right shoulder. See that shoulder head? It might make a bigger right shoulder to continue, but that thing looks mean. That's a falling wedge that's breaking out. And I gave you this cup and handle. I got into Chainlink right there at 19 for, I gave the trade at 19. Thing is ripping all the way to 25. If you took this 3-day cup and handle that I talked about over and over again in the trading group, and I gave you guys this call, I showed you the hidden bullish divergence. I talk about this all the time. This is exactly how I trade. These are my models. And you'd be rocked and ready to go, making massive gains with me. I put 100 grand. Chainlink goes there. I'm going to make $470,000. Do you understand? You guys are going to watch me make millions of dollars in the next year. I'm telling you right now. You already have. But we're going to continue to do it. We were getting into Bitcoin. We called the Bitcoin at 15.8. Anyway, this is about you. It's not about me. It's about showing you that you could do this too. I am not superhuman. You guys have the same ability to get it in. All right? And there's 59. Look, yeah, baby, yeah. Back to the 21-day moving average. Learn how to trade with the 21. And we head back to the 21. You see that? And I avoided grave danger by not being in a trade right now. And I'm still in a Bitcoin long that's looking bodaciously beautiful. And I leave you with this Bitcoin long right here. Take profit. First take profit could be 108. Second take profit 110. Stop loss is below 102.800. And that's where I sit. I love each and every, I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. May God bless each and every one of you for hanging out with the Crypto Life for every single day, baby. I got my Trump suit on. I'm ready to rock, right? Let's go, baby. Let's go. TA is basic once you learn it 100%, but most people just can't extrapolate their emotions to keep consistent with their TA. I love you all. Thank you so much. I'll be back tonight for Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. We'll get back to Bitcoin. Let's not get distracted. We're still on BTC. This is just a fun Trump coin, but things are coming. All right, I got pants on. I got my thigh. I got my fly zipped up. I got my belt on. All right. I got pants on. I got my damn man. I got pants on. All right. I promise. You guys got pants on. I tucked my shirt in and everything. All right. I look good. All right. I got pants on. I got pants on over here. All right? Remember, the secret to success, always wear pants.